Well, folks, here's a story that blends Hollywood extravagance with the high-stakes world of car auctions. Remember that iconic Lamborghini Countach from The Wolf of Wall Street? The one that met a rather unfortunate fate on screen? Well, it's making its way to the auction block, and it's not your run-of-the-mill sale. This wrecked supercar, immortalized in the controversial blockbuster about the excesses of Jordan Belfort, is set to be auctioned by Bonhams in Abu Dhabi later this month. Now, it might be in no condition to hit the road, but that's not stopping some deep-pocketed collector from coughing up big bucks, as Bonhams is estimating a 7-figure price tag. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this video. It means the world to us. But first, a little history about one of the most sought-after cars ever, the Lamborghini Countach. The Lamborghini Countach, a name that's synonymous with supercar legends. The Countach burst onto the scene in the early 1970s, a time when the automotive world was ripe for something audacious and daring. Lamborghini, the Italian marque known for pushing the boundaries of design and performance, answered the call with this remarkable creation. The name itself, Countach, is said to be an exclamation of astonishment in the Piedmontese dialect, and it's a fitting response to the car's jaw-dropping looks. Marcello Gandini, a design genius at Bertone, penned the wild and angular body of the Countach, creating a shape that looked like it came straight from a sci-fi movie. Those iconic scissor doors, often imitated but never quite replicated, became a hallmark of the Countach's design. It was a vehicle that screamed speed and power, even at a standstill. But the Countach wasn't just about looks. Under the hood, it packed a mighty punch. Early versions were powered by a V12 engine, churning out around 375 horsepower. Now, in the 70s and 80s, that was a staggering amount of power for a production car. The Countach quickly became the poster child for young car enthusiasts and a symbol of ultimate automotive desire. Throughout its production run, the Countach saw various iterations and improvements. It evolved in terms of performance, with later models boasting more powerful engines and enhanced handling characteristics. The LP500S and the Quattrovalvole, with 4 valves per cylinder, are among the most celebrated versions of this automotive icon. The Countach was not just a car, it was a statement, a symbol of excess and extravagance. Celebrities, athletes, and the elite of the era couldn't resist the allure of the Countach. It became a status symbol, and the world watched in awe as it raced through the 80s like a 4-wheeled comet. The Countach was in production for nearly 2 decades, from 1974 to 1990. It left an indelible mark on the automotive landscape, and its influence can still be seen in the design of modern supercars. It remains a symbol of Lamborghini's relentless pursuit of innovation and style, and its audacious design continues to captivate car enthusiasts to this day. Even if you haven't caught Martin Scorsese's scathing takedown of Wall Street greed during the 80s and 90s, you're probably familiar with this all-white Countach. It shares the screen with Leonardo DiCaprio, who plays the infamous real-life financier, and that memorable Quaaludes scene. You know the one, DiCaprio's character, inebriated and all, struggling to get behind the wheel of the Lambo and drive it home from a country club, resulting in some outrageous pratfalls. The car makes another appearance later in the film, but by then, it's utterly wrecked. Now this Countach heading to auction is the hero car, the one that took the spotlight for most of its scenes in the movie, as per the auction house. It's a 25th anniversary model, considered one of the most refined versions of the vehicle, crafted in 1989. This supercar dons a Bianco polo finish over a Bianco leather interior, and beneath the hood sits a 5.2-liter V12 engine. It survived most of the filming in decent shape, so Scorsese, ever the perfectionist, ordered the production crew to inflict even more damage using a flatbed truck before its final on-screen appearance. Despite its sorry state, Bonhams is betting on this Wolf of Wall Street Countach to fetch a tidy sum at their on-the-grid auction event on November 25th, just before the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. They're eyeing a sale between $1.5 million and $2 million for what they describe as a time capsule of the era's extravagant debauchery. Now, if that sounds like a hefty price tag for a car that won't be hitting the streets, don't fret. The film's backup Countach, which is functional, will also be up for sale by Sotheby's 2 weeks later in New York, and they're expecting a similar price range. So it seems even a battered and bruised Hollywood star can command a princely sum in the world of high-end auto auctions.